Hey guys, welcome back. In all our busy schedules, we always forget to have a good breakfast. And I do like to start my breakfast with a very healthy and a very light meal at the same time. I'm going to show you my overnight oats, but with a twist. So let's get cooking. This is a very simple recipe for people who are really time starved now. I know we all are into a rush in the mornings and we want to go off to our schools or colleges or at work, and we tend to skip breakfast or we eat something in a big hurry and just go off. This recipe is very easy, it's very simple. This overnight oats is one of my favorites here. I use it very often. Either when I'm traveling, I keep it ready one day before I leave for my flights, I have that. Or when I'm going to work, this really works well. It's full of protein, with lots of flavors and very easy to do. All you need is instant oats. And you have instant oats, you add milk in that. Now I am going to make it absolutely vegan, so there's no dairy as such. So I'm going to use almond milk, but you can use say coconut milk, you can use soya milk, you can use hazelnut milk, or you can use normal full-fat milk or skim milk. It all depends on what you like, what you can or you cannot have. The oats are mixed with milk, and we make a butter, a nut butter to thicken it, and just whisk it all together, and you get something very nice and delicious and very full of antioxidants, full of proteins, full of goodness in that. I'm going to use pistachio butter here. Now to make pistachio butter is a very simple recipe. It is just pistachios which have been roasted. You put them into a blender with a little bit of oil and you whip it up till it becomes nice and smooth. So what I have here is basically very simple pistachio butter which you can use and make at home. I make jars of peanut butter, I make jars of hazelnut butter, pistachio butter, and always keep them into my fridge, and it really works out very well. This is going to add a lot of flavor to my overnight oats. What you can also add if you like, if you want an extra protein, is to add protein powder. Now when you add protein powder, it gives you a lot more protein burst in your overnight oats, and it really works well. To make it is very easy. All you do is basically overnight oats is first start by adding steel cut oats. In this, I am going to add a little chia seeds, a tablespoon of chia seeds, my pistachio butter. Again, a very simple way to make it. Lots of flavors, really works quite well. Gives it a very nice kind of a nutty flavor to your oats. And I've got almond milk here, so I'm going to put almond milk. And all you have to do now is going to whisk it up. But first, I am going to add a small pinch of cardamom powder. I do love the flavor of cardamom. I think it goes very well with oats and with pistachio. So you can use cinnamon powder if you like, even that works well. Now because I'm going to use plain oats, I'm not putting any protein powder or anything, it's not going to be sweet enough. So you can add a sweetener if you like. I am going to add golden syrup. I think golden syrup works quite well. So literally half a tablespoon of golden syrup into my oats. You can use honey if you like, but this one is absolutely dairy free and is vegan. So I will skip the honey in that case, and I'm going to use golden syrup. You can use maple syrup if you like, even that works well. Wow. I do like maple syrup. I do like anything sweet, in fact. And all you do now is screw my jar top firmly, and we're going to whisk that. So what has happened is the oats are now churned with the pistachio butter, the chia seeds, the cardamom powder, and the milk, and you get like a nice thick kind of a smoothie texture. The oats breaks down and mix it up, and you get like a nice smooth milkshake. There, let's tap it down. and have a little look. Now, like I said, if you want to enrich it, you can also add a protein powder in that, become nice and thick, and it works quite well. I'm going to actually now serve that into a little jar and put it into a fridge. So I've got my oats here. I'm going to add a little bit of pistachio, just some flakes of pistachio, to give it a nice kind of a crunch and a bite in that. And all you do is you pour it into a container. Now I'm making a small batch here just for a single person to use, but you can use a larger batch and you can keep it in the fridge for a while, it'll stay. Make a large batch, and in the morning the family can help themselves. They can add so many nuts to top it up. It really works well. Also on top of that, I am going to add a little pine nut, because I just do love pine nuts. Lots of energy and very good flavor. Some pistachio kernels, because this is, at the end of the day, a pistachio oats. And to garnish that is going to be some pomegranate kernels. Antioxidants, very good for you, extremely healthy. Now if you look at them, they are not as red and ruby red as normally you get in the markets. The reason for that is these are actually from my gardens here at home. And we actually have our own herb garden, and we actually also have some fruits. I've got mango, I've got pomegranate, I've got pears going in my garden, so I use them whenever I can. I also grow my own herbs. So I've got basil, I've got rosemary, I've got oregano, I've got mint, I've got the Indian basil, tulsi also going there, and curry patta, which I love a lot. So again, sprinkle that with a generous amount of pomegranate and you are almost set. This is going to go into a fridge for at least 6 hours, ideally for overnight, and then you can enjoy it as it is, as a breakfast dish. So make sure you make it for your friends and family. Enjoy it, fill yourself with lots of flavors, lots of protein, lots of antioxidants, and don't forget to tag me when you make this. Until next time, happy cooking.